All right, Virgo. So this is part 2 of the what the fuck just happened spread. Okay, now Virgo, go to part 1 to catch up, because yeah, I'm not about to do that. Okay, but I definitely thank you guys for tuning back in for this. Now this is deep, right? Because what this person literally learned was that it's like they're realizing that success, leadership, or love literally means nothing without integrity. Okay, you have to have integrity, you have to have emotional balance, and they're learning that trying to boss up through avoidance or manipulation or silence does not work. Okay, it don't make them powerful, and it actually exposes their insecurities. All right, so they thought being grounded meant being guarded, right? But that's not the truth. And so what spirit literally showed them is that vulnerability is the real wealth, right? Losing your energy, Virgo, made them confront what they can't buy, fix, or fake, right? That's genuine stability, okay? So they're saying now that their foundation was built on control, not connection. 111 on the timer, okay? Now, I wanted to ask another question before I close out, and let's just say like it's a bonus question, okay? And so with that question, it is, one second, found it. The truth you might not want to hear but need to, okay? The truth you might not want to hear but need to. All right, so let's see what comes out. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Now, so when it's in an upright position, Five of Pentacles literally is speaking about hardship, loss, negative mindsets. You know, even it could be some financial shit going on. Okay. Now, the thing is, and what Spirit is saying is that you're not abandoned anymore, Virgo. You just keep standing outside the doors that are already open. I can't do nothing myself, but like, damn. Because like I said, I'm a Virgo too, so I get it. Virgo, you literally healed more than you know. That's the crazy part. You healed more than you give yourself credit for. Okay? The feeling of rejection, loss, or even being left out in the cold, right? That's an old identity. That's not the new you. Okay? You've outgrown that identity, right? But when something shakes your peace, your instincts is to slip back, right? That's your natural instincts. To slip back into survival mode, right? By isolating, overthinking, or trying to prove your worth. Spirit is telling you stop fighting battles that no longer need to be fought. They don't exist anymore. Virgo, you're not being punished. You're being redirected towards people and spaces that actually match your healed energy. The reversal energy of the Five of Pentacles is actually recovery financially, emotionally, and spiritually. It's time to get rid of the story that you used to say. I'm always ending up alone. When nobody shows up for me. They didn't show up because that chapter is closed. Virgo, this hurt cracked open a part of you, okay, that still believed you needed to struggle to be chosen, right? But guess what? Virgo, you were never the one left behind. You were the one being set apart, okay? Now you're walking into rooms where your peace is protected. It's not tested, all right? Your peace is protected. You're walking into rooms. You are a different person now, okay? So stop slipping back into that old reality. And that's what Spirit was trying to show you through everything that happened. And I know you're probably thinking, what the fuck? I had to go through all that just to get to there, right? Just tell me. You know what I'm saying? But that's what was happening. Spirit was telling you. Spirit was showing you. But of course, soon as your peace is rocked, it happens, right? It's a behavior. It's a, how can I say it? It's a pattern. It's a habit, okay? And so now it's about creating new habits for self, all right? But one day at a time, right? Virgo, we're not perfect, and we're working hard and diligently to be better each day. I'm going to pull from the African Goddess Rising deck real quick. What is the message you have for Virgo? And again, I like the African Goddess Rising deck because, you know, it's a guidebook, right? It's really awakening the goddess in you, even if, you know, you are masculine, okay, or main energy. But however, what came out was the pleasure card. And it's Tenet, I think that's what it says. So pleasure. Let me look that up in the book. And this is just really a very beautiful and sacred close to this reading. Okay. Because after all of the chaos, the confrontation, and healing, the message is simple. You deserve to feel good again. That's what's coming from it. You've been fighting, proving, defending, and recovering. And now Spirit says, breathe. You made it through the storm. It's time to remember joy. Okay? You made it through the storm. It's time to remember joy. So how much pleasure can you stand? How much joy can you stand? Right? It's now time for you to turn up the pleasure principle. Okay, that reminded me of that Janet Jackson song, right? I was getting ready to start breaking down and singing, but I was like, hold up, let me spare them real quick, right? You've been secretly feeling like you don't deserve it, right? But pleasure is actually healing, and it's a manifesting force. So laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say out loud, I deserve pleasure. It feels good to feel good. This is a gift from the universe, okay? Pleasure is your birthright. All right? You are made of laughter and stardust, okay? Not sawdust. It's okay for you to feel pleasure and joy. Don't cut yourself off from that. All right? You don't have to go through that struggle no more. You don't have to feel that pain that you were feeling before in the past, because that chapter has closed, baby. This new chapter, oh, this is it, boo. Okay? All right, y'all. So hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. If you want your own personal reading, definitely reach out to me via my website, www.theoraclegoddessinc.com. I take pay in 4. All right, so Zip Pay, Klarna, Afterpay, whatever. Okay, Shop Pay, I don't know. I take it all. Cash App. You can go on there. It's no reason why you wouldn't be able to purchase a reading, okay? Because I no longer take Cash App. Cash App has shut me down, booze, okay? So I'm not dealing with them no more, all right? So my website, or you can DM me, and then I'll give you more information. All right, y'all. Peace.